Greetings for one and all who are present in this session of understanding what is investment. In this session, we will understand what is investment, what is the definition, what are the objectives of the investment. So these are the three things we are going to cover in this session. So investment refers to the process of putting the money in an asset with the aim to increase or generating income through that investment or through that process of putting the money into the asset. So there are different versions of the investment. The investment, as per the naming culture, if you take the Latin word vestis is the origin of the investment. So vestis is the meaning of garment. That means to say that it's an act of putting things into others packet. That means putting the money into other things so that you can claim the amount in the subsequent time. So the investment basically concerned about in the investment management is the process of investing the money or the earning to the uh, avenues such as mutual funds, unit linked investment plans, endowment plans, stocks, bonds, or any other savings which is going to generate income or maximize the wealth. However, the primary goal behind the all investment remains the same, to increase the value of the invested money. Okay, let us go for the second aspect of this session, that is the definition of the investment. Investment refers to the purchase of financial asset that produces a yield or the return. What you call yield is a return that is proportionate, that is related to the risk you are going to take over a period of time. That means the investment is related to the risk. Risk means uncertainty about the return part or the return whatever going to expect, and it is a spread over a period of time, and it will be for the future. That is as per the definition by F. Emling, and this is the investment definition. I'll repeat once again: purchase of financial asset that produces yield that is proportionate to the risk assumed over some future investment period. There is another definition which is given by the shape. The investment is a sacrifice of certain present value for some future uncertain future value. That means it is nothing but a definition under the economics also, which says that we are going to sacrifice some of the things in the sense our your money or maybe the revenue, whatever we are able to generate over a period of time, and that money without consumption of that money, we are going to invest in the assets or any other things which will going to expect the enhancement of those value of the money. So this is the very two famous definition which we can refer in the investment management. Let us go for the last aspect of the investment management, that is the objectives of the investment management. There are basically 10 major objectives which we are going to focus. First one is return. That means the investment is always in relation to the return what we expect. Until otherwise there is a return, there is no investment we can expect. So always there is an what you call expected out of some the investment you are going to make, maybe the growth or maybe the continuous flow of the the interest. Then we have the risk associated. The second object is that what type of risk you are going to consider, what type of risk you are going to consider. What is risk here means not receipt or the uncertainty over the receipt of the income. The third one is safety. That means safety means what is the guarantee that the investment, what is the asset you are going to invest, you're going to get back the money whatever you invested. The fourth one is growth. That means what is the chance, how much you are expected to grow from the investment. See, I have invested in savings account or maybe in the government bonds or maybe any equity shares. So what I do, I expect that it should grow by 10%, 20%, 30%. So what is the necessary, what is the certainty about the safety and also the growth? The fifth aspect is liquidity. That means how quickly I can realize the investment which I made. The fifth aspect is what? Liquidity. Liquidity means how quickly I can realize the money. The sixth one is transferability. How I'm able to transfer without any hurdles or any other issues. The seventh one is tax exemptions. Whenever we are going to invest somewhere, we are expecting that it's going to avoid the taxes under the different sections of the income tax. The eighth one is protection for the future. See, the investment generally are made with the intention to get the future returns, with the intention to make the future returns. The ninth one is to hedge against inflation. So inflation is nothing but increase in the value of the material. That means depreciation of the money, but appreciation of the material cost. So what we expect from the investment is that it is going to protect us from the any future increase in the value. So we expect that we are going to get the pension amount, we may get the maturity value out of 5 years, 10 years, and also inflation. The last one is it is concerned about the social esteem or social obligations or any other things. For example, we want to invest on the fund which is going to give a return after 10 years for their children's education or for any health related issues. So all those things are called social and esteem needs. These are the major 10 objectives of the investment. So in this session, we have covered what is called investment, what are the definition of the investment, and finally, what is the objectives of the investment. So we'll meet in the next session with a lot of information, lot of learning. Thank you very much.